What's up, y'all guys? It's Jeffrey Benson right here. I've been asked a lot of questions all the time about if I'm still an FTMO Funded Trader and how's the account been. So today I've taken out my time in order for me to show you guys my story so far and the journey so far, how it's been like, and I'll also be showing you right into my tradings, okay? Because I've been having a screenshot, I've been recording my screen each time I'm in profit. I recorded it, and I'm also going to be showing you the reason why those profits also go. So it's really been a very hectic month trading because of the pandemic, I believe, and GBP USD and Euro USD that I only trade, they've not really been trending. You can just go check out your chart. So I'm going to be doing the review from the 11th of May till this day that I'm making this video. All right, guys, and thank you for 1K subscription. I really appreciate you all. You all are my inspiration. When I woke up to the message from YouTube that I've hit 1K subscribers, I was super excited. Right now it's more than 1K subscribers. So if you are watching this video and you've not considered subscribing, please kindly just hit that subscribe button and be a part of our community, and also join our Telegram channel where we share ideas amongst ourselves all for free, and also send signal in our Telegram channel, everything for free. Thank you guys for sticking around, and I really appreciate you. For you all are my hero. Yeah, what's up guys? So I'm going to be taking you right into my phone screen. So I'm going to be displaying it right here. So as you can see, I'm going to be showing you my recordings from the 11th. I'm going to show you 12, 13, 14 and 15. So this is for last 2 weeks. This is last week, and this is where we currently are. So let me just take you straight right in, and also to answer the questions you all have been asking. All right. So right straight to my gallery, no editing. I'm going to show you everything, because just as I place trade, I always do recording each time I place trade, okay, once I'm in profit only. Yeah. So starting out on May 11th, as you can see right here on my screen, so this was the first one that I recorded. I use dollar cost averaging system, as you all know. So I was on GBP USD on this day. I had about one, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 others were triggered, while other ones were still waiting. If you notice, some of them are buy stop. So already that day I was up in a profit of about how much? I was just about profit about 26, still moving on in my favor. So fast forward, then this is the next one. This was the next one I recorded right here. I recorded, I was already in profit because it shoot straight up right there. So I just want to show the profit. So I was already in 3,000 profit floating. So if you noticed, I was in 119,000 profit already at that time. So I was trying to break even all of them, okay, which we did there. Then this time I was already up in huge profit. Because they all moved up. I added one more position at this point, then it was still heading straight up. So I was in 6,000 profit here. So if you check out, let me pause it right there. If you check out my equity on this trade as at that time, you'll find out that I was already 125k in profit, but I didn't close. Do you know what? All this trade went against me, then I lost for that day. So I'm going to be showing you my back office. I'm going to be taking you to the back office of FTMO, so you can see each day, May 11th, how I ended up that day. So that's how you're going to notice I have huge lot sizes, because not that I was not actually in profit, I was in profit at some point, but the profit went, the offload out, because I broke even. You know how I trade, I had more positions as it's going in my favor, believing it's going to trend. Major reason why I had this issue was because this week was not last week, that's last 2 weeks, and last week was not just a trending week. Okay, that's the reason why I had this whole problem. All right, so this is what we have for this day, May 11th. Then this one was just the trade that I placed on Euro USD. I only placed one trade, which is just 2.5, and I closed that also in small profit because it's melted down again. So on May 12th, I just did an amateur video, nothing serious. I only did a trade on Euro USD. All right, so this is what you have right here. That's that. Then on May 13th, I did not place much trade because I went to the bank. There was a whole lot of queue because of the pandemic, coronavirus. So I didn't place much. So I was 156. I got to the bank as at 6:30 a.m. So I was number 156. So this is it right here, and this were the people that I met at the bank. So that's the reason why I was unable to trade. So there were a whole lot of people waiting outside, so I was among this queue. All right. So the next one was this is a screenshot I took on GBP/USD. While I was there, I was able to take just a few trades. So this is the screenshot. It was coming down on my favor. So let me just show you the video. So as I was there, I was able to place trades. So I was on a profit of 3,008 that day. I believe I was able to make close to 5,000 or 6,000 while I was at the bank, while I was at the queue waiting for my turn. Number 156 to be called out. So I was modifying my orders right here. It's still one of my favor. I believe I closed that day with 121,000 profit, because at this time it's 119,000. Okay, it was still floating. This one was one of the day I knew that actually make a lot of profit on that week. Okay, that week alone. Then that's May 13th. Then on May 14th, these were my trades that was on. This trade actually messed the whole thing up. This day messed the whole thing up. All right, so you can see I had a lot of orders. I picked this entry at the top right here. This top right here, it was up. As at the time I was up $6,000 profit. If I had known, I would have taken my profit, but I do not regret, because my strategy do not allow me to regret. Okay, so it kept on coming down. I started adding more orders, but this day I believe I ended small negative. But here's one joy. Here's the joy of this whole trading thing. No matter what, no matter how far deep it goes against me, I do not lose more than 3,000 in every day. I do not lose more than 3,000 every day. I'm going to see my back office, and I'm also going to show you a sneak peek to my MT4. I do not lose more than 3,000 every day. So I just trust Myfxbook to make it very short. And sorry, my alarm for 1 p.m. So I just trust Myfxbook to make it very short and straight to the point. No matter how you see all these other stats there, 2.5, 1 standard, stuff like that, I do not risk more than 3,000 of my account. And the reason why is because of Rule 4 or my journal or my trading rules. Rule 4 states that anytime I'm up 2% on top of my 100k, I'm allowed to risk 2% or to 3% of my account at a time. So if you all that have not gotten any of this trading journal, there are links in the description below. You can get from Amazon, the exact ones that I use. You can check it out on Amazon on US. If you are from United States, from United Kingdom, if you are from Germany, if you are from India, all of them, I have the Amazon link to all of them in my description box. Okay, so back to this day, you can see I was already making profit of about 5,000 at this point. Okay, it's still retracing, and it still even went further to the downside. So of course on GBP/USD. So that's that on May 14th, and at the end of the day I had this retracement, so I had to jump out at some point. You can see this retracement on GBP/USD. It was moving against me there, consolidation, because I was so sure it's on a downtrend, but I still had consolidation anyway. So it still moved to the upside. So this is on May 15th. On May 15th right here, I was there again. You can see my balance is 117. Despite all these profits, you can see my balance keeps reducing. That shows my previous day was ended on a loss, right? So on May 15th, let me just play this one. So you see on May 15, I was trading GBP/USD too. So I had about 4 orders. Okay, 4 to 5 orders, right? 5 orders right here. So I was already in profit of 1,003, but I didn't close. Like this day went on finally in profit also. I missed this entry on EUR/USD. So that's what I was trying to explain right here too. So like that. So this last 2 weeks, and this is what has been going on. So then on EUR/USD, I was able to catch a trade right here. You see the balance was 117 before. Right now it's reduced again to 116. That shows I lost that trade. Actually, I thought I won, but I couldn't remember clearly. But right now, I just remember that I lost that trade. So right here, I was winning on EUR/USD. I closed this one in profit. Luckily enough for me, like I closed this day in profit. All right. So that's that for this whole day. 16, back to the calendar again. Like 16 was on Saturday or Friday. Okay, 16 was Saturday right here. Then Sunday was 17. Then 18 again. On the 18th, no trade. I did not record any trade. Then on the 19th, yes, I did record. This was GBP/USD. I was on a buy. I did more positions on a buy. So I believe this was an impulsive move to the upside. It was consolidation. So May 19th, moving up in my favor. So this is my first recording. Like, I did not show the profit here, so this is my first recording. Then after that, GBP later moves on my favor. Right here. That just with one order. Let me look. Okay, here is the video. That was before, and this is the correct after I showed that video. I have to exit some of them once it was going in my favor. I exited some of them and I had new order, because if you notice before now, my orders were somewhere down here. But just that day, to keep things short, that day I was up in profit of about 5,000. But this time, you know, my profit has dropped to 110, so I was consistently losing little by little. But one thing I do is once I lose 3,000, I just close for the day. If I lose 3,000, I close for the day. If I lose 3,000, I close for the day. Okay, this was my profit for that day, so it took me back to 117 for that day. So I was up again. All right, so that's for May 19th. Then on May 20th, what did I have? I just had two open positions on a buy. I did not show video. This is just a screenshot that I took, an image that I took. So that is that for about all of these. So nothing more so far. So to cut the long story short, whenever you are trading as a professional trader, try as much as possible to make your losses very little. When you lose small, and when you're winning, you win big. That's one thing you should learn from these lessons that I showed you on my phone. Because each time that I'm winning, I win, let's say like 6,000, 10,000, minimum 5,000. So at some point I had issues with that, because when I have profit of 3,000, 4,000, I find it very difficult to close. Not that I'm looking at the money to trade, I'm looking at the levels. But it just happened that last 2 weeks and last week wasn't so much a trending market, and I find that so difficult. Okay, trying to add more positions and it will just fail the analysis, and I have seen, let's say, about 6,000 huge profit, then I end up going off with nothing. So that's why currently I'm where I am right now. So let me show you my MT4. Here is the screen to my MT4. So currently I have 115,000 US dollars as profit. 115,000. So that's what I have right here. 150,000 for now. So taking you to my history to show you what I've been recording is the same, is the truth. So last week, currently I had a loss. Totally last week I'm down also, because I know last week I started, okay, like I make profit last week altogether 1,700 I make altogether, but I had a whole lot of losses. You can just check it out. You can see most of them break even trades. This is stop loss. Alright, so that's how it all happened. This is a break-even trade. All of this one that you see right here, they all broke me even. I jumped out in some of them myself manually. So let me show you from the 11th custom. I'm going to show you from the 11th of May that I just did today. I know I'm going to be negative, because I know before then I was 121,000 in profit. Come on, load. Okay, see, I'm now negative 6,200. So for those that are thinking if it's an FTMO funded account, yeah, it's an FTMO funded account. You can see it's FF Trader SRO. Okay, and I'm using a mirror market. So that's that on that. You can see. So I'm still trying to make it up. You can see most of them just hitting my stop loss. So I never trade without stop loss. They're going to check all of them. I never trade without stop. I put stop. I must make sure I put stop. It's compulsory for me. It's a must. Never trade without it. So all of them, they all have stops. Okay, so that's that about that. All right, let me take you to my Myfxbook, and I was able to connect my account to my Myfxbook too. So I believe it's a third party, it cannot lie. So that's the reason I believe people will understand that it's a third party. My Myfxbook, people respect result from my Myfxbook because it's more authentic. Okay, so currently here is the screen to my Myfxbook, and it's my account. Let me show my name. Okay, Jeffrey Benz right there. Okay, you can see my FTMO, Jeffrey FTMO right here. You can see the profit, the gain so far is plus 15.14% so far. You can see the curve right here. I was up, I told you I was up about 21,000, but it came down right here. But my equity at some point got to 27,000, but my Myfxbook do not take account of equity, rather they take account of your closed balance, your balance. Okay, so like that. You can see this. You can just pause this down, slow it down, check Get out for yourself. And here's one thing I also noticed: my commissions. I'm using Admiral Marketers as I showed you guys. Commissions, I've paid 2,400 on commissions so far. Wow, that's huge. They actually charge $6 per standard lot, so that's why I've ended up on this whole commission. I placed multiple trades. I believe even if I had placed one huge trade, let's say I placed one standard, 10 standard, it would still be $6 multiplied by 10. So it's still the same thing, pretty much. What is for that time? Whenever I'm taking my next challenge, I believe I'm going to give FTMO Max a trial, data feed a trial. But the time I was registering for this challenge that I got past, the reason I kept on using Admiral Market was FTMO Max had an issue glitch that time. Some of you that have been around for a very long time, you understand by December ending, they had an issue because it was really lagging and a lot of details. But they did make up for that. FTMO have to give everyone a free challenge again for them to try again. They have to restore everything for it. They made up for that. So thumbs up to FTMO for that. Alright, so that's that on this whole segment. And I also want to show you my FTMO back office as I promised earlier. So this is my FTMO back office. You can see my profit withdrawal. I'm expecting it on 27th of May, as you can see on the screen here. I'm still going to make in this video, I'll show it to you. So you can also see my equity here and the balance still shows everything. So my current win rate is 58.87 because of last week's and last week. It was really terrible. Before now it was 75%, 60 to 75%. Right now it has dropped really bad, and my profit factor is still positive, and I'm very happy about that. Average risk to reward also got affected because of last 2 weeks and last week. So I'm currently negative on my risk to reward. See, I believe once it is one upward, that's positive. So since it's 0.93 that you can see here, it's negative for me. Too bad the curve is not showing. The curve is not showing right here. I don't know why. Maybe because of the network. So you can see all my valuation. I have not violated any rules. I have not violated any rule. For those asking me, thinking I've blown my account or if I'm not still funded, I'm still funded. So you can see on 22nd of May, I was able to make just $30 with 6 standard. Not that I was not making profit. I'm making profit. It went in my favor, but everything came down again. Then I lost it all. So that's what has just been happening. Okay, so you can see on the 25. I'm going to be fast. So you scroll it down if you want to see this. You see on May 15 now, you see I was celebrating. I knew I came out positive. I made 6,800 on that day. So you just slow this down. Oh no, on May 19, sorry, May 19. Just slow it down. You see minus 3,000, minus 3,000. This was a huge loss there. 12, 4,005. That was cool. That was cool. I believe that's where this monthly loss was recorded. 4,525. Right. That was really close. It's really super risky. Okay, so you can just slow it down. So this is from May 11th. So that's how it all started. Okay. That's that about that. So let me take you to the trading journal. I really love this tool right here. As long as I have my own personal trading journal that I recommend to you guys, and because I like to write it myself, so that as I'm writing it myself with my hand, I'll remember, okay, these were the figures I put down. That's the reason why I always recommend. You can see the losses and everything. So I trust me, I'm supposed to be very transparent with you all as much as I can. Alright, so these are all my journey so far. I believe with this 20 minutes long video, I've been able to break it down. Close to 20 minutes long video, I've been able to break my last 2 weeks, my last week, and where I am currently to you all. So until I get my profit split, you all should stay calm. Know that FTMO is still very legit. It's still paying a lot of people. I've been watching videos how FTMO pay a lot of people, and it's also my plan to make sure I stay long with them. I will still be making videos to show you that it is very possible that you can stay long with them in the game. It's not just showing the first profit split. I'm going to be showing you my trading from month to month. Alright guys, show me some love. If you've not subscribed, subscribe right now. Subscribe, turn on post notifications, drop any question that you have. I'm always responding, because I'm making this video because a lot of people have been asking me if I'm still funded and how far with my account. So that's the reason why I'm making this video. So I'm hearing you, whatever you're saying. Thank you for bringing me to 1K subscription. It means a whole lot to me. Yeah, it might be so small to some of you all, but it means a whole lot to me. Small successes do matter. Alright, so that's that on this episode today. I really appreciate you all. Okay, make sure you join our Telegram channel for anything. There are a whole lot of ideas going on there. I share my trades daily, and I also share whenever I'm exiting with you as time goes on. Alright, thank you, and I'm going to be I'm also going to be bringing up some services which is very going to be useful to everyone. So guys, just stay tuned and we've got you here at Fire Peep. Bye for now.